Keith, whenever you are ready, take it away.
All right. Hello, my name is Keith Wilcox, and I'm the president of Advocates in Action, Rhode Island. And I wanted to thank you all for coming to our first ever hybrid statewide self-advocacy conference. And we know since we just got back to having a conference last year. Can you put those people on mute?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Yeah. No. Because of the pandemic, we're trying something new, and this is our first ever hybrid conference, so we are making history together again. Today is on Zoom, and tomorrow is in person at the Providence Marriott Hotel. So since the conference is hybrid, this is why it's going to be a 2-day conference. So keep in mind, together we are making a difference. So once again, thank you all for coming. And now I want to introduce our our good friend Kevin Savage.
Thank you, President Wilcox. I appreciate the introduction, and I am very excited, as always, to be a part of Advocate in Action events. And I love this idea of the hybrid conference. It's interesting, when the pandemic first started and we kind of were forced to do these online events, Zoom events, it seemed very awkward. And now we really can get together online and feel very comfortable seeing each other's faces and talking with ease to each other, and having experts kind of run the events for us, and kind of get through the technology that we were fumbling through just a couple of years ago. Remember how we couldn't figure out how to get off mute and how to bring documents online, and now it's just second nature. Well, I'll be honest, I can't do a good job on bringing documents online still, but we have people who can do that with us. So it's exciting
being a leader
that we can do things in different ways. And we've just grown accustomed to them, and we've learned to adapt. And I think getting together means different things to different people at different times. And I think it's wonderful that today we're getting together online and enjoying each other's company and having a conference where it's accessible to a lot of people that maybe wouldn't have wanted to get out 2 days in a row, but can do it in this hybrid method that's exciting for everybody. As a self-advocacy conference, I would just like to compliment all of you on being experts in self-advocacy. A number of you have gone through the Advocates in Action leadership. Is it leadership conference?
Series,
leadership college, and
leadership series,
are just wonderful leaders and self-advocates, and bringing other people along to go through that process to become leaders and mentors to other people, so that your entire group really sets an example of, and I know I've said this before, of what the rest of the advocacy, state, and provider community really needs to listen to in terms of how we need to work for you as the rest of the kind of DD community who wants to be supportive, to make a difference in the lives of people with disabilities, to increase access to community and to employment in ways that make sense for you. And your self-advocacy really helps us know how to do that better. As you've said in other conferences, nothing about us without us, so nothing about you without you. And we have to make sure that we stick to that mantra, that is absolutely true. And as we get together again to continue to work toward what's best for people with disabilities when we do that online, and tomorrow night when we get together in person, which I'm extremely excited about. I think that we want to make sure that as we emerge from this pandemic, we don't forget the lessons that we've learned in it, that there are a lot of different ways to get together. And all of those ways, whether it's online or in person, really need to meet the needs of the community, meaning they need to meet your needs, and you need to make sure that we keep hearing what those needs are and that we keep accommodating those needs. I admire all of your achievements and how you've helped this process forward and how you've insisted on being listened to, and how your voice matters more than anybody else's in this entire community, in the advocacy community, in the state community, and the provider community, including self-directed providers, that we all need to work together to achieve all of the goals that we're still working toward. And once we've achieved a goal and we can celebrate the success of that, it's a compliment to everybody that we set new goals and achieve further ones, so that there's always something else to work toward. We can approach perfection, but we're never going to get there. So no matter what goals we achieve, we always want to work toward new ones. I've often stated that in the medical community, the medical community is always working toward advancement. And in the human service community, we want to be doing the same thing. It's not a shame to the human service community that there's always opportunity for improvement. And it's not to look back and say, why weren't we doing this before? But to look forward to saying, what's our next opportunity for growth? And we all want to be working together for that. Again, coming together, working together, and listening to your voice on what's the next step of achievement that we want to get to. And I look forward to working with all of you to make sure that we're doing that as a team, but with your voice, your advocacy taking the lead. I'm so glad that we're getting together again, and that we're getting together, continuing to get together online, but also really beginning this process of getting together in person. I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow night, and so glad to be seeing you today. So I hope you have a wonderful conference, and I hope that it's another step forward in progress of making achievements in the community and employment, and just in your whole lives of having fun, vacations, and whatever else you want to do that makes your life as whole as you want it to be. So thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Kevin.
Hi, I'm Deb Kanai. I'm one of the minions at Advocates in Action. We skipped the part that we were going to show people. So this is actually from last year's conference. It's a really short video that one of our class members, Michael Eddy, did last year to show people how to mute and unmute. And we wanted to show you that to you quickly, because it's really important to keep yourself muted unless it's time to ask questions and stuff. Because if you don't, it's going to interrupt the recording and it's going to bounce over to you. And
I'm already having the struggle with trying to keep people muted, but they keep unmuting.
Here we go. So we're going to show it really quickly.
Stay muted.
And if you missed this part, when the screen comes on, Michael is also going to ask if everybody can see it. Nobody else has to say anything once the screen comes on except him, okay? Because we don't need a whole bunch of other people, because this is the only time I'm ever organized, okay? So cut me a little slack here, okay? So here is, this is last year's recording, and I hope it's the right one. If it's not, I'll stop and start again a couple hundred times, but
all right, can everybody see the screen? It says reach the
excellent.
stars.
Okay, it's really quick. Everybody else stay muted. Everybody, even me, Deb, especially me.
Reach for the stars. Rhode Island's 2022 Statewide Self-Advocacy Conference. Zoom tips and tricks, how to unmute and mute your microphone. With Leadership Series Class of 2022 graduate, Michael Eddy.
For those of you that don't know me, my name is Gia Gagné, and I am the self-advocate coordinator for Advocates in Action, and we are so excited to have everybody here today. And we hope you have a great time. I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Michael Eddy, who's part of the leadership class, with Zoom tips.
hello, my name is Michael Eddy. I'm a member of the Advocates in Action 2022. And
So the one thing we wanted to say at the beginning is when people are speaking, you want to do what Michael's about to show you with your microphone. If you're not speaking, because if you talk while he's talking, it's going to mess everything up. The camera's going to pick up you. And we're recording this. So we want to make sure that the person who's speaking is on the microphone. It's on the, whatever that is, on screen. All right, Michael, here it comes.
all right. Okay, can everybody see the screen? I'm going to show you how to mute and unmute. First of all, if you have a PC or a Macintosh, you would find the microphone on the bottom left. See? And if you want to speak, just click the microphone button to unmute yourself. And if you have a smartphone like an iPhone or an Android, the microphone's on the bottom left. And if you want to speak, just unmute. And last but not least, if you have a tablet, including an iPad or an Android, you would find the microphone button on the top middle. You click on the microphone to mute yourself and click it again to unmute. So there you go. That's how to mute and unmute yourself.
Michael, I have a silly question. What does mute mean?
Well, mute means the microphone is off.
And the picture with the line through it, that's muted, right?
Oh, yes.
This one. Okay. And on your computer, when on your device, it has a line through it also, right? When it's muted, it shows you that it's muted. It'll look
Yes.
like the picture there in the middle.
That's right. Yeah, the unmute button means the mic is on, and the mute button means the mic is off. So there you go. Anybody have any questions?
All right, that was easy, huh?
All right, thank you, Michael.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thanks for watching. Visit our website to watch this recording again, download the handout that Michael explained during his presentation, and discover additional Zoom tips and tricks. Zoom tips and tricks, how to unmute and mute. www.advocatesinaction.org/2022 conference. Produced by Advocates in Action, Rhode Island. Copyright 2022.
Wow, I did a really good job.
You did a good job, Michael. We use that in the leadership class. We use it for other meetings. And you also have an amazing
Yes,
voice
we
for that.
do
So
use it
yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, Michael.
Why, thank you so much.
Somebody else is calling to try to get in, so I'm going to mute myself. Okay.
Oh, well.
It's Amanda. What
okay,
am I doing?
I'm helping
I can't
them
answer
too.
it.
Yeah.
All right, never
I
mind.
got
It's okay. We're here. Okay, what's
Yes.
next? On the agenda next is leadership class. Is that what's next?
The
Yes.
video, yep.
Okay, here we go. So, Keith, you want to explain what this is?
We always do a video that the leadership class does about what leadership means to them.
About being a leader. From the Leadership Series Class of 2023.
Hi, my name is Jennifer. I do leadership and I like it a lot. Leadership to me leaves there a lot of things to learn to do.
Hi, my name is Tara Boulay. I'm in Advocates in Action Leadership Training 2023. What leadership means to me, it means cooperation, mutuality, and connection. I plan on using the skills that I gained from this training to support my peers and to help advocate for the future.
My name is Amy, and this is Amy. And we're in the Advocates in Action Leadership Class of 2023. And leadership to me means leading by example, by doing the right thing and showing others how to do well, serving as a guide. What does leadership mean to you, Amy?
Good job.
It means doing your job.
Doing your job.
That's good.
public.
Hi, my name is Jenny, and I'm in the leadership class of 2023. And leadership means to me is to have a collaboration and inspire others to do their best job.
Hi, my name is Crystal, and I'm in the Leadership Series 2023. And leadership to me means helping others.
Hi, my name is Georgia McFadden. I like the leadership class because it means a lot to me, and I appreciate everything that y'all have done for me for this past year. Well, leadership means that I want to become a leader to help my friends and help out other people, and like finding a job to do, and that really means so much to me. Thank you.
Okay, I'm ready. Hi, my name is Marcel. I'm part of Leadership Series on 2023. Leadership means to me is to help others, help people.
Hi, my name's Amanda, and I like leadership. I'm in the leadership class of 2023, and what I like about leadership class is helping other people and learning different skills and helping the community.
Hi, my name is Doc Mabazi, and what leadership means to me is helping others, teaching people how to do stuff but they don't know, and caring for people, loving each other, and supporting people.
Hi, my name is Ariana Rodriguez. I am an advocate in action 2023. How to be a good leader is engage, honest, open communication. Keep a positive attitude. I like helping others. I like usually getting to work as a leader, doing a lot of things on my own. It makes me feel proud and happy. Pure happiness.
Dennis Thompson, in the leadership class 2023. I like class, and I liked a lot of that other people helped me a little bit. It's good for me to get some time too.
What about you? Are you ready to share your gifts? Support others? Speak up? And make a difference? Our next Leadership Series class begins in January 2024. Find out more at www.advocatesinaction.org. Remember, change begins with you. Produced by Advocates in Action Rhode Island, 2023. Remember, nothing about us without us.
That was a great video.
Nice job, you guys.
Keith, what's next?
The voting shout out was next.
Oh, I thought the song in just in order of this. Oh, you want to change it? Okay, the voting shout out.
No,
Yeah.
we can.
No,
That's right. The song
we can
is
do the
first.
song. We can do the song last. What do you want to do?
Can do that first.
All right, wait a
The
minute.
song and then the voting.
Okay. All right. Here comes the song. You want to tell them about that while I turn it on, please?
Yes, I'll do that.
Thank you.
Every year in leadership classes, we do a song with Mark Cutler for the leadership class. Always does a song about the conference theme.
Here it comes. The not ready for prime time players. Showing my age. Here we go. Okay.
You always say that, Deb.
All right, can everybody see the video now? All right, good.
Together again. written and performed by Mark Cutler, and the Advocates in Action Leadership Series Class of 2023.
I feel happy, write a song with my friends, cause we're all gonna be together again. Gotta see everybody, it's been a long time.
We're making a song and we're making it rhyme. I like to dance and have some fun. Party like a rock star till the night is done. I know the place, I know when.
We're all gonna get
Together again.
We're all gonna get
Together again.
3 years ago, the world took a turn. We all had a lot of lessons to learn.
We stayed inside and it was some fun.
Zooming around, didn't see anyone. I like dancing and singing our songs.
We gotta get together and it's been too long. Going out late with my friends.
We're all gonna get
Together again.
We're all gonna get
Together again.
We're all gonna get
Together again.
Yeah, we're all gonna get
Together again.
All right.
Together again.
Together again.
I don't know about you,
But it's been too long.
I feel real good singing the song.
On the mountains and on the beach.
There's no place now that's out of reach.
How we gonna get there? I don't care. All that matters is we're all here.
I know the place and I know when. We're all gonna get
Together again.
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 Featuring 2023 Leadership Series class members: Jennifer Barone, Tara Boulay, Enma Cabrera Soto, Amy Cabrera Soto, Jeannie Diaz, Crystal Dutra, Georgia McFadden, Marcel Mejia, Amanda Morales, Zach Morozek, Ariana Rodriguez, and Dennis Thompson. Produced by Advocates in Action Rhode Island, 2023. Remember, nothing about us without us.
Yeah, that was an amazing song.
That was really cool.
And I heard
I
myself.
absolutely loved it. I loved it.
That was
So
really awesome.
just a little, can you hear me? Am I muted? Yeah.
No, you're
Okay.
good.
Nope, you're good.
Yeah, okay. Woo. I need help. I get by with a little help from so the thing that it said at the end there is important. And Jeff, Christie, your picture of you and Dawn and Kate doing the voting shout out last time we did it in person was in the video. So woo. The thing it said at the end there is important because you can watch that song again and listen to our lovely voices. And you can also, we're recording all of this, we're recording all of the workshops. And so give us about a week or so, and they'll all be edited and you'll be able to go there. So if you wanted to go to more than one workshop, but they're at the same time, you could go there and watch them. You can watch all 8 of them, and anybody can watch them. It's not just people who came to the conference.
Visit our website to watch recordings from this year's conference at www.advocatesinaction.org/togetheragain.
And just again, people stop using the chat because it does get annoying.
And it's really, not everybody can read. So you're kind of, we always want to say nothing about us without us. If you're putting stuff in the chat, you're not living by that. Nothing about us without us, because not everybody can read it. Here comes the voting shout out. So Keith, so this is Jeff and Kate, right? Keith, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, Michael, Michael will ask if you can see the screen, and then we're all muting except for Jeff and Kate.
Did everybody see the screen now? Very good.
Just tell me when to forward it, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So Jet, I'm going to read the screens. We have a very short shout out for you. And I noticed we don't really have to shout anymore when we're on Zoom. So my name is Kate, and I'm from Disability Rights, Rhode Island. And I'm here with my friend. Friend, will you introduce yourself?
Jeff. Christie.
All right. Now we can go to the next slide.
I'm just going to interrupt and say Jeff Christie from the Advocates in Action Board of Representatives. You know, a little shout out there. Okay. Okay.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. The next slide says voting is a great way to speak up. And it's also how we choose something. What are one of the things we choose with voting, Jeff?
We're choosing our lead. We're choosing our leaders, our officials.
Yes, we are choosing our leaders, and we are ready for the next slide. Our next slide in big bold letters says register to vote. This means to sign up to vote. And we, Jeff and I, hope that everyone will sign up and register to vote if they're not already registered. All right, next slide. This tells us how many days before an election we need to register to vote. It's 30 days. And Jeff, who should people call if they have any questions about how to sign up to vote?
You can call your town hall, or you can call Kate.
Yes, you can call Disability Rights Rhode Island. We can help you register to vote or find out if you're registered to vote. We can help you find out where your polling place is. We have a hotline all year round, and we hope you'll call if you have questions. All right, next slide. I think we're going to, this was a longer PowerPoint. We're going to slide through this, and we'll be talking about who can register in our workshop. So if you're interested in who can register to vote, please come to our workshop or look at it online when it's ready. All right, next slide. The next slide shows some assistive technology and a person getting help. We want you to know that you have rights when it comes to voting. Jeff, can you share any of the voting rights that you know about or that you use?
I use the express vote to vote.
The express vote is a machine that can help a person vote if they need help marking a ballot. And tomorrow for the dance, I will be there with an express vote machine to show everyone how to use that technology. You also have a right to have a helper with marking your ballot, and you can learn more about that in our workshop. Okay, next slide. All right, this is our final slide. We want you to remember that your vote can make a difference. And Jeff, what does self-advocacy mean for you?
For me, self-advocacy means that I'm educating other people. Things like how to vote.
That's wonderful. And our slide says, remember, self-advocacy means speaking up, use your vote to make a difference about things that are important to you. If you have voting questions, contact Disability Rights Rhode Island at 401-831-3150. And that is our shout out for you today.
I think, Keith, the next thing we're doing is explaining
Yes.
the workshops. There's 4 workshops, and we have just a video that describes them with a voice to read it to you. And after that, we're just going to show you really quick. Michelle's going to help explain. I'm going to put some pictures up, and she's going to help explain how to choose a breakout room. A breakout room is like if you're in person, you go into a presentation, you go into a different room. But here, all you have to do is click a button from the comfort of your own chair. So here comes, let me just find it.
While she's pulling that up, I just want to give a shout out to the shout out. That was great. Jeff and Kate, thank you so much. It makes people want to go to that voting one, the voting workshop.
And if you can't get to that one because you want to go to another one or vice versa, you can watch them all online.
All of them.
Ready? Here comes this. Get ready, Michael, to ask, and then we're muting away.
All right, can everybody see the screen now? All right, very good. Here we go.
Welcome to Together Again, Rhode Island's 2023 Statewide Self-Advocacy Conference, Day 1. Here's what this year's presenters will be talking about during the morning breakout sessions from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. There are 4 different sessions to choose from. Session 1. Personal Profiles. It's all about you. Your voice matters. In this session, we'll talk about the different ways you can create a personal profile and how you can use your creation to speak up about the things that matter most to you. Session 2. Who's the boss? Let's talk about the role of support staff. Direct support professionals, DSPs, play a vital role by helping you live life the way you want. So, what do you want? Join this session to ask questions and share your ideas about the role of DSPs in your life. Remember, your DSPs work for you. What should their job description look like? Session 3. You can work. How your paycheck may affect your benefits. Is the thought of losing your benefits stopping you from getting a job? It doesn't have to. Learn about how your paycheck may affect the benefits you receive, such as your SSI check, and how to get individualized benefits counseling. Ask questions and share your own story about how work has improved your life. Session 4. Self-directed supports. Choose your own path. If you receive services from the Division of Developmental Disabilities, you can use a provider agency, but you also have the option of hiring your own staff and directing your supports yourself. Presenters in this session will explain what it means to self-direct, the pros and cons when you do, and how to get started. Produced by Advocates in Action Rhode Island, 2023. Remember, nothing about us without us.
Those are 4 great workshops that we have this morning. It's going to be a tough choice, but make your choices, because in just a few minutes, we are going to open up the breakout rooms. It's very easy. It's super easy.
So we don't have a video. We just have some slides, and Michelle is going to
yeah. All right.
Everybody see the screen again?
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome.
All right, good.
All right. So when it's time to go into the workshops, I'm going to pull up a screen that looks like this on your computer. Don't click away. Don't touch anything. Just take a look at it, because once it disappears, then it's a whole thing to get it back for you. So, but if you have trouble with it, we can help you. So just hang tight. We're going to make sure everybody gets to their workshops. But this is what's going to pull up on your screen, and there are going to be the 4 options, just like Deb shared in that video. Room 1 is personal profiles. Room 2 is who's the boss, and that's about direct support staff. Room 3 is you can work. That's the benefits one. And then room 4 is self-directed supports. So that's about self-direction. So those are your 4 options. So once you know which one you want to go to, that's the one that you're going to click. And you can see the yellow arrow that's pointing to the word join in blue that's circled in red. Whichever one you want, click join for that breakout session. And if you need help when it's time to join the rooms, just hang tight and we will get you in. So once you click which breakout session you want to go to, it's going to transport you magically into a separate room. And honestly, I think it's a lot of fun and it's very cool. It's so much fun. So it puts you into this room with all the other people that chose that room. And so that's where you'll be for your workshop. And then when it's time to leave the leave that room, you have to look very carefully. There'll be a little button in the corner, like where the yellow arrow's pointing, and one will say leave room, but one will say leave meeting. You don't want to leave the meeting. Yes, Deb.
The leave meeting button doesn't pop up until you click the leave room button. It's confusing. You click leave me, you click the blue button, and then it's like it didn't know what you really wanted. It's like, oh, do you want to leave the room or do you want to leave the meeting? So, choose the blue pill.
Yes,
if you watch Matrix.
Always go for the blue. All right, so once you click leave room, that blue button that you see that the yellow arrow is pointing to like Deb said, 2 options are going to pop up. One is in blue and it's just to leave the room to go back into the main where we are now. But one will say leave meeting. Ooh, and then you're kind of kicked out of the Zoom meeting. If that happens, do not panic. Just go back into your email and click the link that you clicked to get into this meeting in the first place. And it'll bring you right back here. So it's not the end of the world if you click the wrong one, but makes your life easier if you stick with the blue pill. Like Deb said, keep clicking the blue. If it's red, don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't click the red.
Don't click the red. Just the blue pill, not the red pill. If anybody even gets that anymore. Honestly, I never even saw that movie. Was that
Matrix
Tron?
reference?
Matrix. Yeah. All right. Does anybody have any questions about that? I think it's going to be very obvious when it pulls up. Just choose the workshop you want. If you need help with that, there are a couple of people that I am already going to help. So if I already promised to help you, I will take care of you first, and you know who you are. So
if you want to go to a session and you don't have any idea what we just said, just raise your hand and one of us will send you there. We're gonna woo. And the other thing, Michelle, I just have a question for you. Can you make Jean Fay a co-host so she can share her screen? Sure. I don't know if that was your question or not, Jean. And let me see, does anybody else need to share their screen during their session? If you're a presenter
by
in the
the
morning,
way, they can share their screen even because that setting is set to.
Okay, but make one person a co-host anyway, in case you need to mute some noisy person in the room. Like Amy could be a co-host. She had her hand, or Emma, or and Dee's gonna be in one, and she's already a co-host. So Emma, yeah.
Am I just recording?
Yes.
Okay.
So there's 4 people recording, and so when you guys get there, the people are going to be recording. So just if you start to unmute yourself, it's going to ruin their recording. So just like try to wait, because all the presenters know to ask you questions, know to they're going to give you, there's time for questions and answers in all the sessions. The one about who's the boss is pretty much just a conversation and questions and answers, but Dee's going to have a little fun with you too, because that's her thing. So the session, so just as a reminder, that the personal profiles, Scott is going to record it. Who's the boss? Dee's going to record it. How benefits will work. Kathy's going to record it, and so is Andrew, just in case, because Kathy, you said you weren't sure, and Andrew did it. Well, anyway, and then self-directed supports, Keith is going to record it. So you guys should be all set recording it because Michelle gave you the permission or privilege or whatever it is yet. So, and presenters, can you just wait till the recorders are there and they give you the thumbs up before you start talking so that we get the whole session?
We're going to give it about 5 or 10 minutes after we open the breakout rooms, just to give people a chance to get in there, because it's just me and Deb trying to get any leftover people that are having a hard time.
Yeah, the other co-hosts are presenting, so they can't do it, just Michelle and I, because they're going. Dee and Keith are they're leaving, and the other people are leaving to record. So, but we're fast.
Yeah, we work really fast. So is everybody ready to go to the first workshop?
So once we're in the breakout room, do we push leave room?
That's a great question. No, you wait, Michelle. There'll be a little thing that pops up and it says the room is closing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it'll send you right back. Thank you, Joe. That's a great question.
So are we ready to open the workshops? We're gonna do it. Here we go.